You suddenly gain godlike powers over the universe. What is the first thing you do? I'd appear on some toast. Grilled Cheesus? Realize that I now have the power to accidentally delete existence, and then immediately and accidentally do so as my brain considers how I'd do it. Just undo. Omnipotence and all that jazz. For real, if Control-Z doesn't work, you just make it work. Probably change the laws of this universe to make it an abundant utopia. Before piecing out and making my own universe with elves and dwarves and magic and shit, and blackjack and hookers. Make it so cereal bags never rip the wrong way ever again. Pause time for a few hours so I can take a fat-ass nap without anyone bothering me. The scary thing is, for all we know, there might actually be an omnipotent being doing this every few minutes. We would have no way of ever knowing. What villain was terrifying because they were right? The replicants from Blade Runner, used as slaves and given artificially short lives. They just wanted to live and be free. The mom in Mrs. Doubtfire. Something you don't understand as a kid watching it, but totally get as a parent. Man, if I was married and came home to literal zoo animals in my house, I'd go find James Bond and a nanny instead. Ken from the Bee Movie. I too would go absolutely berserk if a talking bee stole my girlfriend and gaslit me into thinking I was crazy. None of you said the most terrifying one. Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls. He wanted to bring free energy and advanced technology to the people, and in one episode he actually did. He made the world an amazing place, and then the Powerpuff Girls ruined it all. I just read his backstory. Pretty sad. The professor accidentally created him by spilling chemical X on him. He was a lab assistant at the time, but then after the Powerpuff Girls were created, the professor eventually neglected Mojo and left him to live out on the streets. What are teens today not ready to hear? In 15 years, you're going to think the kids have gone too far, and they're going to think you're old-fashioned. You won't feel different when you're older or have kids. You'll just be you. It's weird. Life as a continued experience is weird. When I was much younger, I would always think about all the ways I'd be different when I was older. But I'm still just me. Somewhat wiser and taller, but still the same me I've always been. It's strange, but I think I've enjoyed getting older and growing to know myself better. Being controversial isn't the same as being interesting. School has a system in place to keep you from falling behind. Life doesn't. Yep, life will run you over if you mess around, and even if you have your stuff together, you could be one financial crisis away from losing it all. One day, you too will be old and uncool, and it'll happen faster than you think.